Hey fam, today we're going to be making posole. So first I use a crock pot, and to make things convenient I don't always, but I use one of these liners so that way when you're done with the meal you just pull it out and throw it in the trash, and makes things a lot easier. Alright, so that's in there. And then next I get chicken broth. And you can use more of this, you can use less of this. I like to use this because it adds flavor to the chicken and just the soup in general. And this is 32 ounces, and it's the Members Mark brand.
Where'd you get it?
I don't know, Sam's Club. And then I got boneless, skinless chicken breast. So I'm just going to throw the rest of what I have in the crock pot.
How much does each chicken breast feed a person?
I don't know. But if you don't have enough chicken, you can also throw in sausage or tofu or pork.
One chicken breast feeds one person.
Okay. Jesus says that one chicken breast feeds one person, so I'm gonna go with that. And then what I do is I grab some salt just to like make the chicken a little bit saltier. And then I use water, which I don't have, so I'll be right back. And I use bottled water because I'm spoiled, but you can use sink water. So I pour that in, and I set my crock pot to high. And then this is probably the most important ingredient, is this hominy. It says posole, but it's not. It's just hominy.
What's hominy?
Hominy is corn, pretty much uncooked corn, but like a certain kind.
Hominy is puffed white corn.
Shut up, babe.
Huh?
Shut up, babe.
I'm just saying it's puffed white corn.
So I'm trying to break it up so it fits in the crock pot, but it's still very frozen, so it's not going to work. But it should fit in there okay, and then just as it defrosts, just break it up. And I washed my hands prior to this, so just letting you know. And I'm actually not going to put the full amount of hominy in there because it's too much for the crock pot, so I'm just going to take a little bit out. Okay, so that's pretty much like the base of the posole, and I'll show you how to make this sauce in a little bit. And that's pretty much it. You just put the lid on, let it cook for a few hours, and then I'll show you how to make the sauce to pour in there. Alright, be back. Alright, so here's the chicken all shredded, and then we're just going to put it back in the crock pot. Usually I add more chicken, but that's all that I had. So I may either get some more later or just add some other kind of meat. I still need to add the sauce to this, but I just haven't yet. I was letting it cook first, make sure the chicken was done. So yeah, that's it so far, and next I will add the sauce and some more water. Alright, JFam, so now is the most important part. In my opinion, this sauce makes everything, and so yeah. First what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this chili powder, and you can get pretty much any kind. This one's medium hot. I usually like hot, but this is like all I have left. And then I put the heat to like, I don't know, a little bit above medium. And then I pour in some flour. This is sweet white rice flour, but you can use any kind of flour. This kind of just thickens the sauce up so that way it's more thick. And I don't know about you guys, but I like a little bit of thickness to my posole. And then we have some chipotle chili powder. I don't really have measurements for any of this stuff. I kind of just pour until it looks good. And then you can taste it later and see what you need to add. And this is pretty much empty, so I'm just going to use the rest of it. And we got some ground black pepper. We got some onion powder. I don't like chopped up onions, so I prefer to use powder so it still has that flavor, but without the texture. We got some cayenne pepper. We have more cayenne pepper. Did we ever put cayenne? I don't know, but we got cayenne pepper. I think I already put some of this in, but I guess we'll put some more. We have some paprika. And cumin. Cumin? Yeah. And I usually put a pretty good amount of that in. And then some salt. You don't want to put too much because I already put a good amount in the broth downstairs in the crock pot, and then you get something to stir with. So then you stir them all up, all the ingredients. And that background noise is Jonah, in case you're wondering. He's in here with me today. So then you just let that toast a little bit, and it gives the chili a nice toasted flavor, which I like. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit more, and just let that brown for a few minutes. So once it starts getting brown, you're gonna wanna turn it down again. You don't want it to burn. And just keep it moving. And then what I do is I add a little bit of oil. You don't add too much. So just like that much. And mix it up a little bit. That's how it looks. And now I'm gonna grab some water. Okay, so here you're gonna have some water. And you're gonna slowly pour it. And you want to pour it a little bit at a time, or else it'll get either like too clumpy or too watery, so you just want to slowly mix it. And it's going to look dark at first, but it lightens up with water. Add some more water. And I'll let it heat up a little bit more. And then add some more water. And I'll just pour the rest now because the clumps are pretty much gone. And what I do is I grab a few corn tortillas and I just like dip them in there and taste it just to see if it's the flavor that I want, if I need to add anything. So I just fold it up, dip it in there, and then have a little taste. And it tastes pretty good to me. It's pretty spicy. The sauce is a good consistency. And so yeah, that is how I make the sauce for my pozole. This is also how I make the sauce for my enchiladas. And now we're gonna go pour it into the crock pot. So I will see you guys in a minute. Alright, JFam, so I'm back downstairs by the crock pot. And I poured my sauce into some cups because I didn't feel like taking a whole pot downstairs. And I'm just gonna remove the lid and pour the sauce in. And I'm gonna go grab some water so I can rinse the cup out and put some more water. So here's the cup. And I just add some water to it so I can get all that sauce out so we don't waste any. Pour it in. A little bit more. And now you're going to want to mix it. Let's see if we can get a better angle. There we go. You just want to mix it in. And then you want to let it cook for about another hour. And I'm going to put it back on high because it was on low. And then yeah, I will be back with the rest of the instructions. Bye, JFam. Alright guys, so this is the end result. I did throw a few spicy Italian sausage in there just to add some more meat. And here I have oregano. So just sprinkle some of that in there. And then people can add more if they choose. And I also got some lime. And I just squeeze that in there. Oh, maybe drop it. And one's kind of dry, so we'll do another one. Alright, and there you have it. That's how I make my pozole. Stir it up. And there you go. You have food for a couple days, and it's really good. This is kind of thick, so I'm going to add some water. But yeah, basically, that's how I make my pozole. Thanks for watching. Bye.